Good day, everyone, and welcome to the podcast where we talk about topics that are related to science. So, let me introduce myself first. I am Caleb Noli Alcasio from BSN 1F of Chinese General Hospital Colleges, and here is
My name is Don Arilanda Lozada and I am from the same section as Caleb.
yes, and today we're going to talk about geology. But first, we're going to introduce you to a geology expert that we have come in contact with. He is a graduate of University of the Philippines and he's also currently an instructor there that teaches the fundamentals of geology. Let's give it up for the one and only Mr. Mark Sumade. Good day po.
Hello everyone.
Hello po, sir.
Nice meeting you all.
Nice meeting
Hello?
you. Hello po.
Okay.
Can you share details about your profession and provide some insights into what it entails? Like, ano po ba yung cover po ng geology? Kasi medyo unfamiliar pa rin po talaga ako sa topic.
Okay. So, we get that impression a lot. So, kapag actually, maraming mga geologists na nung nag-apply sila for a geology course, ang common actually na question ng mga tao is, ano yung geology? So, again, I'm a geologist. So, in simple terms, I'm a scientist focused on understanding the composition and the processes taking place within our planet. So, not only the processes taking place on the surface, but we also take a look of what's happening beneath the surface. And also at the same time, we take a look at the history of our planet. So, tulong ang mga geologists through geologic studies to piece the puzzles. So, mapag-fit yung mga puzzles to create a comprehensive history of our planet. So, ayun. Yun lang naman ang basic na ginagawa ng isang geologist.
Okay po. So, basically, it just deals with the planet po in general and
Yes, planet in general. Yes, of course, each geologist has a specialization. So, marami kasing ding subdisciplines ng geology na pwede ninyong i-venture on. So, ayan. So, kasi diba, if you take a look at it, so studying the Earth, so it's very, very broad. So, kami may kanya-kanya kaming mga focus na inaaral.
And what inspired you to pursue this kind of career? Was there a particular event or person that influenced your decision? Like, ano po ba yung spark na yun na parang naging rason kung bakit nyo po gusto i-pursue yung geology?
Okay. So, I'm particularly influenced by my earth science teacher back in grade 7. So, I came from a science high school and yung first year namin sa science high school ay meron kaming specialized na science subject dedicated for earth sciences. And doon ako na-introduce sa iba't ibang rocks and minerals. And doon ko nakita yung importance ng rocks basically sa progress natin as a society. So, as a society, we cannot progress technologically and when it comes to our way of living, hindi mapapadali ang buhay natin without the use of minerals we obtain from rocks. So, doon na-fascinate ako not just sa beauty ng mga rocks and minerals, but also of their importance. So, ayun, after that, so tinry ko pang mag-check din sa kung ano pa yung pwedeng maaral sa geology. And turns out, when studying geology, you also get to study many geologic processes such as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. So many types of geological hazards that are relevant, especially to Filipinos, given our setting sa planet Earth, very vulnerable to different types of geologic. So I think whether you're a geology student or not, so as a Filipino student, I think very familiar naman tayo sa mga lindol, sa mga pagputok ng bulkan, and pati sa mga landslides. So, yun din. So, maganda siya. So, doon ko rin na-realize na, okay, pwede ko rin maaral yung mga habits na yun. So, yun talaga, as grade 7, na-realize ko na okay, dito na ako sa field na to pagdating ko college.
I think it's very interesting po talaga yung topic about geology kasi yun nga po. Sobrang broad niya po.
Yes.
So parang included na rin po dyan no, yung seismology and volcanology since it's still
Yes.
about.
Yes.
So next po na question is, can you tell us po about any ongoing projects you're working on and how they align with your profession? How do you believe your work contributes to society? And are there any aspects of your role that you find particularly rewarding? Like, curiosity ko din po yun na paano po ba nakaka-contribute yung mga geology sa society? In what way po?
Ako personally, I am an instructor. I'm still a geologist, but I practice the profession by teaching geology to students. But yeah, that's only half of what I actually do because I also do research because at the end of the day, I'm a geologist, I'm a scientist, I conduct research. So, sa lecture na portion, nakaka-contribute ako sa society by imparting relevant earth science information na magagamit ng mga students para mas maging environmentally conscious sila simply sa mga nangyayari around them. Such as yung mga lindol, yun pala sabi sa kanila. I think yun ang pinaka-important na dapat nilang malaman is ano yung science behind sa mga hazards na na-experience natin dito sa Pilipinas. So, find it rewarding kapag nagagawa nang i-explain ng students ko yung science behind sa mga hazards na yun, na bakit sila nag-occur, and i-push pa further yung research para mas kapaghanda tayo sa mga hazards ito. Tapos doon naman sa research side, so I particularly characterize mineral deposits. So, yung mga deposits natin, yung mga nagko-contain ng mga economically important minerals, such as gold, silver, and those minerals containing copper, zinc, yung mga kailangan natin for many different applications sa industry. Mahalaga sa society because kapag na-characterize kasi natin yung ore deposits, meaning nakita natin kung ano yung mga minerals present sa isang deposit and paano sila nag-form, it allows us to have insights on finding, extracting, and gamitin sila in an efficient and responsible manner. Nakakapagbigay yun ng sense of fulfillment or ma-feel ko rewarding yung ginagawa kong yun kapag nakaka-contribute ako dun sa further understanding ng mineral deposits sa Philippines. So,
I believe din po that information is power po talaga, lalo na kapag pinapasa po natin talaga sa mga younger generation.
Yes.
So, yun, pag bilaki nila, kung mag-aspire po sila maging geologist, then they may take lead and mag-contribute din po talaga sila sa kung paano po natin ito mapapag-aralan furthermore about sa geology. So, thank you po for your answer and
yes.
sa next naman po natin is magagaling po tayo doon.
So, next question po is, can you share some pros and cons of the program you took when po kayo nag-catch po kayo and now that working as a geologist in the Philippines?
As a geologist, so starting pa lang sa bachelor's, so at least ang maganda sa geology is, you get to be introduced to earth science concepts na relevant sa course mo and para mas maintindihan mo yung mga process na nagtitake place sa planet that you live on. So it kinda makes you more closer to the planet. So mas giging environmentally conscious ka. So ayan, kasi kaya mo nang ma-explain ngayon, it broadens your perspectives kasi. So ngayon, kaya mo nang ma-explain kung bakit may mga lindol and volcanic eruptions and landslides na nangyayari. And ayun, and dito sa UP NIGS, no, they provide a very rigorous curriculum. So, and very, intensive practical training sa mga geologists. So, I think a pinaka-fun part is you get to go outside the classroom. So, we always conduct fieldwork every semester. So, sobrang layo yung nang nararating ng students. So, may mga students na nakakarating as far as Mindanao para mag-conduct ng fieldwork. So, ako ng time ko, kaming buong batch ng geology students. Nagpunta kami ng Romblon. So, gumawa kami ng geologic map dun sa largest island nila, yung Tablas Island. So, ayan. So, maraming experience sa fieldwork. So, dun sa geologic aspect, so mas mahuhon yung experience, mahuhon yung skills mo. And at the same time, yung mga experience mo with your classmates, no? So, mga makakasalamuha mong tao pag nandun ka na sa field mismo. So, kailangan talaga ma-enhance yung social skills mo, diba? As a person. And also, maraming research opportunities. Tsaka, I think sa employment din naman, kahit pa paano okay siya. Kasi, ano lang naman din, hindi kasi ganun din karami yung geologists sa Pilipinas despite the necessity for many geologists. Especially kung gusto talaga nating maging handa ang Pilipinas. For instance, sa mga natural disasters and whatnot. Ang pinakamalaking pro ng geologist ay marami na siyang pwedeng fields na pwedeng puntahan. Minsan pwedeng puntahan. And maraming hindi nakaka-realize, pwede rin sila kasing mag-work sa construction, for instance. Actually, before building infrastructure and buildings and residential areas, kailangan mo ng geologist to check if yung mga bato ba, kung saan mo itatayo yung mga infrastructure mo, yung buildings mo ay safe, di ba? So, most of the work of geologists ay nasa background. Ang biggest pro niya is marami ka actually pwedeng puntahan. Hindi lang siya visible talaga, kaya maraming mga tao na hindi aware. Con pala, of course yung pagpunta sa field, for someone who is outgoing, so it's a pro. But for someone na ayaw na lumalabas parate, it might be a con. So, challenging siya. It is physically demanding kasi nga, it requires you to go to the field. And also, siguro work-life balance na rin kasi nga, it requires a lot of travel and field work pagiging geologist. So, ayun lang. Tapos I think siguro yung con, just like any other field in sciences, so biology, chemistry. So, there are times na talaga, higing limited yung research funding. So, especially if you're into research, medyo challenge siya. But, I think meron namang improvement over the years. So, sana patuloy lang yung pag-increase sa research funding mga geologists.
Yes po.
I think yun lang.
So ako, you mentioned po na parang konti lang po yung mga geologists sa Philippines na lalo na nasa Pacific Ring of Fire tayo, maraming lindol, maraming mga volcanic eruption. So,
Yes.
sa tingin niyo po, parang steps para ma-enhance po yung sa career, tapos yung development ng geology sa Philippines?
Okay, so I think first, pinakauna dapat ay ma-recognize ng ating public leaders yung importance ng geology for the Philippines given its geologic setting. So given that we're very susceptible to many geologic hazards, and at the same time given that we are endowed with so many mineral deposits, we need to recognize that there's really a need for more geologists in the country. And in order for us to push for our, goal to have more geologists, dapat, yung earth science ay ini-introduce as early as junior high school. So again, sabi ko kanina, diba, na-introduce ako sa Earth Science grade 7. Pero kasi noong time na yun, not all schools, not all junior high schools get to have an Earth Science subject, a specific science subject dedicated for rocks, minerals, ganyan, and whatnot. So, ayun, dapat ma-introduce na siya as early as junior high school. Kung pwede nga sa elementary pa lang, okay na. Pero ayun, dapat ma-introduce siya sa students. Tapos, at the same time, we need to have more schools offering the BS Geology program. Kasi to date, I think there are only 7 to 8 schools offering BS Geology sa entire Philippines. Dito sa Metro Manila, actually, we only have three universities. UP, NIGS, Mapua, and Adamson. Yun lang. So, medyo onti lang yung nag-o-offer. Kaya onti lang talaga yung nag-end up taking the geology profession. Yun lang.
Yes, I think po talaga na kailangan mas agahan pa po yung pag-introduce ng earth science. Kasi nung senior high school po actually, nung siguro mga around grade 11, doon lang po namin natakal po talaga na comprehensive yung earth science. So, I think,
actually.
I think magandang step na rin yun in the right direction na i-introduce po siya ng...
Actually, I agree. I agree. Maganda nga yun. Magandang move yun na meron na nga rin palang earth science sa senior high. So, siguro, try na hanggang junior high. Introduce us in.
So, for the next question po is, how do you perceive your work? Do you consider your job to be a profession, a mission, passion, or vocation? What influences your perspective on this distinction? Arrange them according to your considerations. Like, ano po ba talaga sa inyo yung geology? What is it to you po?
So I think I perceive my work mainly as a profession because the practice of geology requires specialized knowledge and skills na kailangan mo matutunan nung undergraduate student ka ng taking BS Geology. However, at the same time, ako particularly nga, I'm an instructor. So, it's also a passion, yung work ko. It's also a passion, sumunod siya sa profession. So, it's also a passion because, I get to genuinely enjoy sharing my knowledge to other students, And at the same time, it's also a mission because as a geologist, parang meron kang parang obliged ka na dapat malaman ng mga tao yung fundamentals, especially when it comes to geologic hazards. Kasi I think yun naman yung pinaka-relevant na field ng geology sa tao, at least for Filipinos. Kaya I really kept saying earthquakes, volcanic eruptions kasi I think ito yung pinaka-important. And lastly, siguro, yung vocation. Pero I think important din naman na nako-consider ko yung work ko as a vocation kasi parang over time, simula nung high school ako, parang na-realize ko paunti-unti that, it's also, yung teaching and yung researching yung calling ko. Parang yun yung sense of purpose ko talaga sa buhay. And, itong perspectives ko na to sa yung profession, passion, mission, and vocation. Parang influenced so heavily by academic background. Yun nga, yung mga experiences ko and yung mga experiences ko as a student and, as a scientist involved in research. So, ayan.
It's nice to know that.
Yes.
Like, ako nung bata po parang, syempre, gusto ko rin po talaga maging scientist kasi syempre, titignan ko yung realidad ng buhay. So,
yes.
andito po.
You're technically a scientist. You're nursing students kayo, diba? So, ayan. Scientist pa rin naman kayo.
Basically, scientist of care. Ganun.
Yeah.
So, sa next question naman po tayo, which manggaling po ulit kayo.
So, next question po is, given this opportunity to be recognized publicly, would you recommend a similar career to students who are currently watching this? Tapos, ano po yung parang one piece of advice na parang mabibigay niyo po sa mga aspiring geologists?
Well, definitely, I will recommend this course. If you take a look at, I don't know, I saw study sa I mean, it's an international study sa sa UK na nakita nila na yung mga geology students ang pinakamasasayang students sa college. What I'm trying to say is kasi sa geology, so hindi lang talaga sa classroom yung learning. So really may pupunta ka sa field and dun actually sobrang daming experiences mong makukuha. And ayun, also again, I recommend this course kasi nga the Philippines needs more geologists. So, kailangan natin ng more geologists to map the fault lines in the Philippines. As you probably know, marami tayong fault lines and actually, a big bulk of our fault lines remain undiscovered. Kasi, ayun, para talaga mag-map ako ng fault lines, kailangan talaga na meron kang geologist na pupunta sa mismong area to locate those faults. And yun yung pinaka-importante. Apart from, sa disaster preparedness, marami pa kasing ibang areas na kailangan ng geologists, such as for renewable energy, for even sa mineral industry, so sa mga minahan. So after all, you still need resources. We cannot progress as a society if we don't have resources. So kailangan natin ng resources and ano pa yan, mapa-minerals, mapa-non-renewable, yung mga fossil fuels, oil, petroleum, as well as yung mga renewables such as geothermal energy. Lahat yun kailangan ng geologists kasi geologists ang nag-aaral ng composition and process nga ng Earth.
Yes.
So, ayun, kaya I highly recommend this course and also decent ang salary ng isang geologist. So, baka lang ma-consider nyo, pero huwag kayong magpapabudol dahil lang sa reason na yun. Piliin nyo yung geology kasi gusto nyo siya, not because of the money. So, ayun. Okay. So, add ko lang na sa mga sa mga nagbabalak, sa mga hindi pa rin decided sa kung ano yung iti-take nilang course sa college. So, magandang option ng geology, but also ano lang naman yun parate. Kung ano yung, if kaya niyong piliin kung ano yung course na gusto niyo talaga. If yung passion nyo, choose passion over practicality, kumbaga.
Yes.
Well, I understand that, choosing passion over practicality is a privilege. But if you have that privilege, sige, piliin nyo kung ano yung gusto nyo. Kasi, supposedly, maganda dapat na kung ano yung tinake nyo na course sa college, sana yun yung gawin nyo for the rest of your lives. But of course, I understand na normal lang naman din na magkaroon ng change of career paths. Pero maganda lang, diba, na kung ano yung naaral mo nung undergrad ka, nung college ka, ay tuloy-tuloy na. So, yun lang. If you have that option to choose what you love over what is more feasible, what's more realistic, what will give you more money, so choose what you love. And ayun lang naman.
So, last na po, para po ma-clear po yung mga confusion po ng mga audiences po natin is yung long-awaited question, what are the common misconceptions about geology?
Ang biggest misconception, I think, ng mga tao sa geologists ay palagi silang nasa minahan and sinisira nila ang kalikasan. I think that's the biggest misconception. So, ayun, palagi lang namin sinasabi is that yung mga geologists natin, we study Earth as a system. So, tinitingnan namin yung iba't ibang factors and part of iba't ibang aspects ng plant, and that includes yung environment. So, actually, inaaral ng geology, yung mga geologists na nasa mining industry, they also contribute sa pag-develop ng ways to make sure na minimize natin yung environmental impacts ng resource extraction. While we need to take care of the environment, we also need resources, right?
Yes.
So it's very important to strike a careful balance between meeting our demands as a society and at the same time minimizing the effects of resource extraction sa environment. So yung geologist actually yung isa sa mga nagde-develop ng ways para ma-meet natin yung balance na yun. And also, again, ito na nga, hindi lahat ng geologists ay nag-end up sa mining industry. So, there are a lot of sub-disciplines that you can venture into once you become a geologist. You can be in the disaster preparedness section, so where you get to understand yung mga geological, and hydrometeorological hazards. So, not just earthquakes, not just volcanic eruptions, but yung mga coastal hazards din. Yung mga, dahil being a country with so many coastlines, kasi nga, diba, archipelago tayo. So, ayan. May mga geologists din na nag-aaral ng coastal hazards. So, lahat ng mga natural hazards, pwede kang magpunta ron. And ayun nga, you can also be in the energy industry. Tapos, both non-renewable and renewable energy. Tapos, ano pa ba? Marami pa. Tapos, pwede ka nga rin sa construction. Pwede ka rin, di ba? Kailangan nga ng geologists kapag bago magpatayo ng mga residential areas, kailangan mo rin ng geologists. And you can also be in the academe, just like me. Mas focused on doing research and imparting geoscience knowledge to students. So, ayan lang.
So, thank you po, sir. And I do believe that geologists do contribute a lot to our society. So, syempre,
Yes.
This is our planet and this is our only home as for now. Baka sa future may mga ibang planets
Yes.
din. Pero for now, yun nga po. It is important to take care of our planet po. And it is done
Yes.
thanks to our geologists' research po and how to take care of them.
Regarding sa Joel kanina, so ayan, we really need to make an effort to save ourselves kasi as humans, kasi sa mga nangyayari ngayon about yan, sa issue ng climate change, ganyan.
Yes.
So actually, tayo actually yung affected. Yung Earth kasi, it can always restore its own. It has already, na-withstand na niya yung billions of years ng geologic time, and it's still here. Pero kasi tayong tao, kapag hindi na nurturing yung environment, hindi na conducive to sustain human life, so mamatay rin tayo. So ayan. If gusto nyo maging part ng goal na ma-improve natin yung conditions ng Earth and ng environment, so take geology. So, yeah.
So, thank you for your kind and wise words of advice po, Mr. Mark. And I hope that yung audience po natin is ma-inspire po sila sa mga words you po about geology and how they can also contribute to the planet. So, I think that's all of the questions po. I just want to thank you po, Sir Mark, for
Thank you.
your
Thank you
time.
also.
Yes po. Thank you po for
Thank
your
you.
time. And
Thank you rin sa...
yes. And I hope na we meet again soon po.
Okay, so thank you again. Thank you also for the opportunity to speak. So ayan, good luck sa mga endeavors niyo. So,
Sige.
yun lang.
Thank you po, sir.
Bye.